Most creators struggle to post consistently, even one time a day. Okay. I was the same way. I've had those weeks where I just didn't show up at all. I have had the weeks where I'll post once and then go ghost for a month. It's frustrating. It's annoying. All right. So today I'm gonna show you how to stay consistent with content, but I'm gonna show you how to do it on easy mode because you probably have a life. You might have a 9 to 5. You probably have a family. You have responsibilities. You have things to do besides posting content. It shouldn't take you overthinking or procrastinating for weeks at a time. It shouldn't take all that to show up consistently. So I'm gonna show you how to do it, and I'm gonna show you how to post 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 times a day if you want to. You don't have to, but you can if you want to. I'm gonna show you how to do it. All right. And the good thing about it is you don't have to work any harder. Okay. You're just gonna take the same work that you're doing and you're just going to use it a little better. You're going to be a little bit smarter about it. So before we get into that, let's talk about why people fail, because there's usually a couple of reasons why. They either overplan, which ends up overwhelming them and causing them to kind of just stare at the screen blankly, or they just don't plan at all, which also doesn't help, because if you don't plan, you don't succeed. You don't just luck your way into success. Another reason why people fail is because they post randomly. They don't have a system. They don't have a process that they follow that keeps them locked in and keeps them consistent. Or they just think that if they post more content, that's going to get them the results they want. It doesn't work like that. Biggest issue that is going to cause you to lose momentum, to lose trust with your audience, to lose the algorithm pushing you out is inconsistency. More than likely, the problem isn't you. It's just that you don't have the system, right? You don't have the routine in place. You haven't figured out what that looks like for you. So we're going to get clear on that. So this is my very simple 5-step daily content system. And this doesn't mean you have to do it all in one day, but you can do it all in one day. If you only have a little bit of time, if you only have a couple hours, maybe an hour or two, you can knock this out in one day. So step 1, you're going to do an idea dump. Start your day off. Start the morning off with a quick little idea dump. Take this about 10 minutes. All right. No more than 10 minutes. That's all you need. Because after that, you start procrastinating. You start overthinking. It's going to take about 10 minutes, and you're going to brain dump a bunch of ideas. You can do this in Notion. You can do this in your notes page. You can do this in a Google Sheet. Doesn't really matter where you do it, but you want to get ideas out that are related to your brand. This can be hooks. This can be thoughts. This can be story ideas. This can be idea from a post you saw somebody else doing. Whatever it is, you want to get as many ideas out as fast as possible. Even if you don't use them all today, you can still have them saved for later so that you're not always starting from zero. Step number 2 is you're going to batch create your content. So instead of recording one video at a time, you're going to record 3, or you're going to record 5, you're going to record 6. Now, if you're a writer, this might be writing out 5 pieces, 5 little quick posts. If you are doing podcasts, you might want to do 2 or 3 episodes. If you're doing YouTube, you want to record maybe 2 or 3 longer videos. If you're doing Reels, if you're doing TikToks, you can record 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, whatever makes sense for you, whatever you can get out. That might even be you creating B-roll Reels, where you're just using B-roll and putting text over. You can create 10 of those real quick in less than an hour. The goal is to get more done at once. The most effective way to get something done is by doing it again and again in the same block of time. So if you're recording one video here, then one video tomorrow and another video the next day, and then 2 days after that, one more video, you have to get back into that mind state of recording. You might have to set up your light. You might have to get everything set up. That's going to take more time. If you can just get everything set up or get yourself in that mind space and just record a bunch and record as much as you can in that one amount of time, it gives you more runway. And once you have your content strategy figured out, once you got that planned out, by the way, if you need help with that, there'll be a link to a guide that I put together down in the description. Go ahead, check that out. Grab that. It'll help you stay consistent with your content. Once you have that kind of planned out and understand what kind of content you're creating, what platforms you're showing up on, what makes sense for you, what your strengths are, this becomes a lot easier because you're able to lock in and be like, okay, I know I'm recording talking heads, or I know I'm doing voiceovers, or I know I'm doing B-roll content. I know this is my style, so I don't even need to think about what kind of content I'm doing. I just need to lock in and get these done. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to repurpose. Now, this is where you take one idea and maximize it as much as you can. So that might be taking the transcript from your reel and turning it into a post for Instagram. And by the way, you can use ChatGPT to help you with all of these. You can use it to help you script out your reels. You can use it to help you take your idea and turn it into a B-roll or a long post or an article. Whatever your content style is, whatever your platforms you're showing up on, you can use ChatGPT or Claude or whatever AI you prefer and use that to help you get through this process. Don't try to do everything yourself, especially if you don't have the time, the capacity, the energy. You want to make sure this is as easy as possible for you, all right? So if you're recording a YouTube, you can chop that up into clips. There's different platforms you can use like Get Munch, Nexus, Opus.ai. There's platforms that you use that'll chop up your content and turn it into clips. If you edit your video in CapCut or the script, you can take the transcript from there and plug it into your AI, upload it straight to it and tell it to turn this into a newsletter, turn this into a post, turn this into a carousel, or pull out quotes that I can use for images and put over images that would go well on my page or work for my brand. There's a lot of different ways you can do it, but this will allow you to get a lot more out of that one piece that you made, right? You take that one idea and you can use it to get 10, 20 different ideas that you can use to show up on different platforms, right? It's about working smarter, not harder. Step number 4 is you're going to schedule or just save to your drafts. Schedule, save to your drafts. This way it's ready to go. You don't have to be the one that's going in posting it every single time. That takes time. Writing out the caption, getting everything set, making sure it's ready to go. That takes time. Same way you batch created or batch recorded, you want to batch your scheduling. You want to make sure I'm getting everything scheduled out so I don't even have to think about it. It's just going to get posted. You can do this on the platforms, on Instagram, on TikTok, on Threads. I think every platform has the ability to schedule content. Or you can use an app like Metricool. That's one that I prefer. Later, Hootsuite, Buffer. There's a bunch of different platforms that you can use. It doesn't do you any good to batch create that content and get it all created and have all these ideas ready to go and then have to go in and post them one by one. That's just taking more of your time and energy. Schedule them out so that they get hit publish without stressing you out or adding more work to your day. My bad. This will be like 15 minutes. This might be like 20 minutes. And then the last thing you want to do, super important, engagement. Okay. Some say you do this before the post go live. Some say you can do this after the post goes up. It doesn't really matter as long as you're engaging daily. Okay. These platforms reward engagement. They like to see that you're actually active, that you're a real person, that you're not just somebody who's just putting stuff out there and broadcasting it without actually responding to your comments, responding to your DMs. Remember, these are social platforms, it's social media. So they want to see that you're interacting. They want to see that you're an active platform. There are real people on the other side of those platforms, on the other side of those accounts, on the other side of those TikToks. There's real people. They want to feel like a real person. They want to feel like they're engaging with a real person. Okay. So you going in and engaging, responding to comments, commenting on other people's posts, sending people DMs, starting conversations. Those not only get your brand out there, but it allows the algorithm to start having new connections so that when you're posting content, when you're putting out content, it now sees that, oh, they talked to this person. Oh, they like this person comment. This person liked their content. Maybe they want to see more of their content. Now your content's going to get shown more to these different people because you're getting into their algorithm. Seeing success on social media isn't about working harder. It's about working smarter. It's about getting systems and processes in place that allow you to show up effectively and maximize your time and your output. It's not hard to go from struggling to posting consistently every single day. It's really not hard. It's not about being talented. It's not about having the right setup. It's about locking in and having a system that you're able to follow and be consistent with. That's why I put together a bunch of strategies and tactics like this into my content playbook that's available down below. Go check that out. Let me know what you think. If you have any questions, any comments, any concerns, let me know. Hit the like, subscribe, follow, do all the YouTube stuff, and I'll see you in the next one. All right.